Diabetes and food. As a person with diabetes, what kind of food can you eat? Will all types of food affect your blood glucose levels? Food and drinks provide the body with energy in the form of carbohydrates, protein, and fat. Carbohydrates are your body's preferred source of energy. They are digested and broken down into glucose, which is then carried to your body's cells through the bloodstream. Energy from carbohydrates are necessary for body functions like breathing, walking, and thinking. This is why we need carbohydrates and cannot totally omit it out from our diet. Carbohydrates are made up of three components: starch, fiber, and sugar. Fiber and starch are complex carbohydrates, while sugars are simple carbohydrates. For people with diabetes, eating too much simple carbohydrates will raise your blood glucose quickly. This will make it hard to control your blood glucose levels. It also increases your risk of complications from diabetes. Therefore, avoid taking simple carbohydrates. Some examples of simple carbohydrates are raw sugar, honey, syrup, soda, baked treats, and fruit juice concentrates. The healthier choice is to take no sugar added drinks or take a serving of fruit rather than juice. Refined sugars are quickly absorbed into your blood, causing your blood glucose levels to rise quickly. Limit your consumption of sweetened beverages, fruit juice, cake, desserts, and ice cream. Always opt for sugar-free beverages or water. Complex carbohydrates have more nutrients than simple carbohydrates and are higher in fiber, which allows the food to digest more slowly. Complex carbohydrates offer the feeling of being full sooner and releases glucose into the bloodstream at a slower rate, which is better for appetite control. Examples of complex carbohydrates are rice, noodles, pasta, and starchy vegetables such as potatoes or sweet potatoes. Increase your fiber intake. Fiber helps to slow down the absorption of glucose into the blood and keeps you full. Aim for 2 servings of fruits and 2 servings of vegetables daily. It is recommended to consume the whole fruit rather than juices to get the best nutrients. Water is recommended as the default beverage of choice as it quenches thirst better than sugar-sweetened beverages. Fiber is also known to slow down carbohydrate digestion and glucose absorption, leading to better blood glucose control. If you are choosing between rice or noodles, it would be better to opt for brown rice or whole grains as these contain more fiber. People with diabetes should choose fruits rich in fiber such as apples, bananas, and avocados, and fiber-rich vegetables such as broccoli, leafy greens, beans, and lentils. Foods high in protein such as fish, chicken, meats, egg, soy products, and cheese are all called protein food. The biggest difference among protein foods is how much fat they contain, and for the vegetarian proteins, whether they have carbohydrate. Each group of food has different digestion and absorption. Like carbohydrate is about 1 to 2 hours, protein is about 2 to 3 hours, fat is about 4 to 6 hours. Eating a high-fat meal can slow down digestion and make it harder for insulin to work, causing high blood glucose levels hours after a meal. Glycemic index is a way of ranking foods containing carbohydrates from 0 to 100 based on how quickly and how much they raise blood glucose levels after being consumed. High GI foods cause spikes in blood glucose, while lower GI foods help to control blood glucose levels. The GI table provides a general guide on the type of carbohydrates to choose when planning your diet. Reduce fat intake, especially saturated and trans fats. They increase the risk of fat deposit in the blood vessels. Also, too much fat can lead to weight gain. Choose healthier fats such as polyunsaturated and monosaturated fat. Cook with rice bran oil, sunflower oil, canola oil, sesame oil, and olive oil. Choose healthier cooking methods such as steaming, stir-frying, and grilling. Choose lean meat or remove visible fat and skin. Choose fat-free or low-fat products. Limit your alcohol consumption. For women, consume no more than 1 standard drink per day. For men, no more than 2 standard drinks per day. 1 standard drink is equivalent to 1 can, 330 milliliters of beer, half a glass, 100 milliliters of wine, or 1 nip, 30 milliliters of spirit. If you have uncontrolled diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or if you are overweight, you should abstain from alcohol entirely. Some low GI foods, such as whole grains, fruits, vegetables, beans, and lentils, are foods that we should eat as part of a healthy and balanced diet. However, GI is not a reflection of how healthy a food is. No any single food can provide all the nutrients that your body needs. That is why you need to eat a wide variety of foods in the right amounts to meet your daily nutritional needs. Follow the Healthy Plate Guide. Take balanced and moderate amount of food. We recommend following the Healthy Eating Plate as a guide to help you eat balanced meals. It is recommended to eat all foods in moderation. Based on the Healthy Eating Plate, you should consume a quarter of whole grain foods such as brown rice, wholemeal bread, and rolled oats. A quarter of meat and others such as poultry, meats, seafood, eggs, nuts, bean products, and low-fat dairy products. And 1/2 of the plate should be fruits and vegetables. Take your meals or snacks, if required, at similar timing each day. This provides regular and constant amount of glucose from the food that you eat and prevents fluctuation in your blood glucose levels.